Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Happy birthday, Satisfactory. As you can hear down in the hub, it's very loud and happy birthday-y. And distracting. So that's why we started up here instead of in there. To give you a taste, it's neat and exciting in here, but by Jove, it's loud. Yeah. Anyway, back up here. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Last time we cleaned up our iron production and our concrete production. Today we're going to even out our power a little more. We're going to create the space elevator. I can hear a tick over there. There he is. We're going to clean up our copper production a little more. And we're going to make the space elevator, if I didn't already say that. We're going to find a way to kind of make a floor down in this general area and place the space elevator and gonna move on. I've been doing a lot of preparation offline for that because my plan, I have decided, I think I talked about this last time, nice coffee, is that I want to produce all of the space elevator parts at the space elevator. Not necessarily like front to back all at the space elevator because that would be insane. But I think we'll do like maybe different floors or sections for each different phase of the space elevator. And we will, I think, have dedicated trains when we get trained for each phase. So we got plans. We got plans. I have an Excel sheet. I have an Excel layout that is not going to be what the final layout is, but I was just kind of looking at it in my head. So we're doing the thing. The first thing we need to do is space elevator it up. And you can see in my to-do list over here on the right-hand side, I have a list of what parts are needed for the space elevator. And we almost have enough concrete. So, let's go get some concrete. Our cool, what's it called thing? Parachute. Can I have this? Thank you. All right, we have enough. We're going to quickly not have enough, I feel like, though. Let's go ahead and put that down. For anybody wondering, as you're playing this video game, if you press H, gosh, that's loud. I really like that they're celebrating the birthday of Satisfactory. In fact, yesterday, at the time of recording this, I believe was the actual 1-year anniversary. And not on purpose, I, in one of my other saves, saved the world for a third time yesterday. Again, at the time of recording this, not at the time of release. I thought that was a fun little coincidence. Oh, speaking of things and doing, I said at one point that don't worry, we're probably going to only do Satisfactory once a week and still be focusing on Anno. I want you to know I'm a big fat liar because, man, the Satisfactory bug has bit me hard. So we're going to be in Satisfactory for a bit. And then we will be back in Anno at some point, but it's gonna be not a lot of time. It'll be some time. So, let's go lay our floor down here. What? Let's see. I didn't get anything besides wall holes and lifts, so I'm going to, as this turns on, hello, eventually want to get, where are they? Not foundations, architecture. Yeah, I'm gonna want to have it actually look, like it's a supported building down there. So we're gonna have like pillar things, and I think there's like it comes with it. It's got like a floor mount, ground mount for the pillar. So that's probably gonna be next. So that way we can at least look like we're building stuff and look like it's real. So. Do we have the customizer already? Could I be changing the colors of things? I could. We need to talk about this at some point. We could do it right now. Let's do it while we're down yonder. So I was able to change to purple for my character, as you can see. Yep. And that's something you can also do by default for your machines and stuff. So we can choose what we want to have. I'm gonna have to fight this guy while we talk about this. You can choose what you're gonna want to have for your main colors, and then you can set everything to like default to that color. So if you want your buildings to all be, you know, like we'll probably go with a variation of purple, you can just set a default for that in the customizer. I'm pretty sure there's a quick button for customizer, and I honestly don't know what it is. But you can set a swatch down here, which they have some predetermined swatches. And you can, like, I think it's right click, and then yeah, so it'll be set as an active swatch for all of your foundations or your pipes or your walls. Or you can come up here to the wrong button. To the like factory swatch or project assembly swatch. So this project assembly swatch will be applied to your space elevator by default. And this will be applied to all buildings by default. So pretty fun. You have a foundation default, and then you can have a pipe default. So pretty cool that you can set that it's all customizable. It adds just another level of customization to this game that just it makes me happy. All right, big guy. Hey, man, you're gonna get me before I get slugged? Yep. Oh, you got me. All right, that's fine. Hello, you're large. Did you? You did! Oh! Where'd he go? Sorry, that was probably loud. Oh, boy. Aha! Aha! Okay, I can't jump over you like I can the other ones. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem! We're running. We're running. We're running, and we're running, and we're running, and we're running. Oh, maybe we can dodge. By moving laterally. No, Anakin, I have the high ground. Oh no, I don't have the high ground. I'm gonna die. 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 Gonna die. Gonna die. Where'd he go? Do I have some nuts? Whoop! Nuts don't give me a lot of health. Where'd he go? I lost him. He's right there. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. No, Anakin, I lost him again. I have the high ground. Oh, yeah. Got him twice. Yep. Dodge. Leaf. I got him! Let's go! That was scary. I should be dead. Thank you for the barrel nuts. There's something over here. Are you underground? You must be underground. Something I'm not 100% sure on, as I'm gathering these resources down here, is the footprint of the space elevator. So I'm going to clear this whole area down here and lay some foundations to find the footprint of our space elevator. And we will check back in when I'm done clearing the area. Vroom vroom. Okay. We've cleared the area here a little bit. And so now we want to be able to set up where we're going to want to be. And I'm going to want I'm going to be using this, this rock here that slug was on as our middle. Slide and fly down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up, open up our foundations. We're going to start with a 4-meter foundation, lock it to the world grid, which is right here, which is good. Go and jump. Is that going to work? Am I going to be able to jump? Oh, it's going to have to be quick. Yeah, got it. And so I'm going to have to actually end up doing this with 1-meter ones or 2-meter ones because I can't jump high enough to get over a 2-meter or a, oh, I can't jump high enough to get over 2 meters. We're gonna go a little higher. 5-ish? That feels the correct height. Yeah. So now let's go ahead and zoop some stuff. We're gonna go, let's see. Let's just do a simple 5 that way. 5 this way. 5 this way. I'm running out of my concrete that I had earmarked, which is fine. And then I will try to fill this in real quick. And again, do another quick break, so I don't bore you with me just filling crap in. All right, here's our square. Ooh, sorry. Here's our square. It used up all of my concrete, and I had to go get some more. And now we're back way below where we need to be to build the space elevator. But I think that's okay. We're going to be able to, real quick like, I'm going to turn these little limestone places into some emergency concrete. We'll be able to take care of it. But here we go. We have, I think this is a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's an 11 by 11 square. And so now we'll be able to see what the footprint of the space elevator is going to be. I can go ahead and go, oh, that's fine. Whee. Let's just go ahead and, so we had a middle here. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 middle. The one thing we can do to mark the middle here, just for our own needs and knows, boom. So now we can use that swatch like we talked about before in the customizer to just kind of make a mark. And so that's one thing I'm going to try to do also whenever it comes time to build large things. Something I've seen other creators do I think is super neat is they'll just like mark out on their foundations like, okay, this is where the things are all going to go and they need to go next to each other. So I think it is pretty cool to allow you to plan things out before you have to actually build them. So let's come back to here, shall we? So here's our middle. So if we like look straight down, will that give us the middle? I don't know. Kind of looks like this is where the middle would be, huh? Let's look and see what our footprint is. We are right out here. Oh, our entry is over there. That's not what we want. We want our entry, well, on both sides, because this you can automate the parse and just add a what's it called, conveyor to pump stuff straight in. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this at least to corner up right with the edge thereabouts. I think that looks pretty good. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh my gosh, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 by 7. Oh, this needs to go back a skosh. Beep. There we go. This is our centerpiece here. So now we can do another color swatch right here. Beep. So now we know that the what's it called? Little main control panel situation, we want to have facing this black tile right here. Now I'm going to come back to this and turn you back to Norman. Okay, so now we know where it's going to be. Now we need to gather up more stuff. So let's go see where we are with numbers and stuff. We should be plenty fine with our iron plates. It is the concrete that I'm a little worried about. Just because it's going a little on the slower side, which is like to be expected. Concrete just does kind of make slower. And I need 500, which is no small amount. We'll just make sure we have enough for everything as we're going through. And while we wait for more concrete to build up, we'll generate some more down there on the bottom, create a couple more miners and constructors, and make sure that we can overproduce just a little bit. You're so loud. What did I come up here to do? I want to make miners. We'll do 2 extra miners for the 2 miners. 2 portable miners for the automated miners we're going to put down there. We'll need, we can use this now for our to-do list. We'll take you off for now. Nope. We'll need at least production. Here we go. We'll need 2 of these, which we have enough of everything for. And we will probably need at least 4 of these. We have enough stuff for. I was not expecting that. We'll see if that remains the same as we move power down there. It's not going to be the prettiest, but it's going to get done. Whee! There's 2 right here, right? Yep. Whee! Now we make our 2 miners by hitting 6 on our hotbar. 1 and 2. Now, how much are you putting out? 60 a minute and 60 a minute. So we'll do 120 a minute. Which I think actually will go well for just like 3 constructors, maybe? 1 right in front of you. 1 right in front of you and lined up with you. Will that work? Yeah. 1 in between. I think it's going to end up just being 3 concrete. So it's 45 a minute. And so we go 45, or we go 120 divided by 45. We can underclock this one a little. No, we can't underclock things yet. Oh, goodness. That's okay. So now let's go ahead and load you up. And then what we're going to do is make a merger right between, and then 2 splitters. Please get on there. Thank you. 1 here. 1 here. So that way we're doing kind of as best we can to even it out. Invalid shape. Why? Okay, new plan. We'll do it this way. Take that back. Give me another splitter. There we go. Line it all up. I love that it gives you those lines to line stuff up. It just makes life so much easier. And then do it this, and then do it this, and then do it that way. We have this coming through here. 1, 2, 3. Again, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to work for what we need to do. Now we just go with another container here, line it up with this middle one. Give me a merger. Nope, there we go. That turns too sharply. Am I gonna be able to attach you to things? Yeah. How many a minute are we making? Am I bottlenecking us? No, we're making 45 a minute, so with these 3. So now we have these down here making extra concrete, so we'll be able to make the base elevator. Back on the to-do list. Oh wow, and we are almost out of plates as well. Just go ahead and give me that. Now we're gonna go back up. I should make, if I had more iron plates, I would just make a ramp back up. But we gotta go the long way. Alright, so while we're waiting for that, what we're going to do is we're gonna move power a little bit. So we're gonna let those stay down there and burn, but we are going to get rid of this whole situation up here and move everything up to here, and I think we're gonna try to at least double our power. So if I can do back into my to-do list, sorry, space elevator, what does it take to make 12 of them? 12 of these, we have enough, assuming we have the iron plates for it. Let's make sure we do. I would imagine we have plenty in here. Oh yeah, we have plenty. We're gonna grab extra since we're gonna be making foundations. I wish. There we go. Oh, were we backed up? What are we backed up? Oh yeah, we're backed up. I don't remember why we're backed up. 12 and a half a minute. 12 and a half a minute. That's what, 25? Oh, and you put out 30, so just a little off kilter. That's okay. Now what we're going to do is, do I have enough room for all this? I need to go empty my inventory a little bit before we get started. We're really hurting for some of the dimensional depots. I know I've talked about them a lot, but the dimensional depot allows you to not have to worry about keeping a bunch of stuff on your person. You can just put it in what is essentially, what is exactly the cloud. And so you're able to, actually put this in here as well. You're able to just like build stuff wherever you are, assuming you have them available for you in your cloud environment. Also, I think we actually had a yellow power slug. Oh, nope, I need rotors. So we are gonna have to be, we do have rotors, but I want to save those to build our assemblers, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and do this thing. First, we got to get rid of everything we have here. And it's going to be built essentially the same. And we're going to leave this, and we're going to leave this, and we're going to... Yeah, we'll take this. Do I have enough room? Oh, you're going to be barely. Like I said, we'll leave this running down here. So that way we don't lose power. And we're going to have to end up moving a few things around. Should not be a problem. So now we'll need to set, please, our foundations, and we're going to just run it out as far as we had on these. Again, this is going to just be assuming we have enough concrete for all of this, which I don't see why we wouldn't. Is it 6 out? Yeah. Run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. And then I think we'll just do this one. 6 again, and then we'll just go as far as we can get there without clipping through, which that's actually not too bad. There's 6. So let's go ahead and... How do I want to... What did I just do? Hello? That, and then I can get... Oh wait, you go out to there too, don't you? Then you can go to there. Oh, reach! 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 Got it. I think we should be able to get rid of this then. And then we actually want to... I like to put things where oh, you're full. Okay, everything's gonna get mad for a second. Hang on. If that's the case, then we're just gonna... If we're getting rid of everything for a second anyway, we'll do it this way. Can you reach out to here? You can! And you can. And we'll have you reach down to here. Can you reach? Yes. I like to put the power poles kind of at these junctures. It feels like they fit right here in the junctures between foundations. That's where I like to have them. I feel like that's probably not original, but that's the way we do it around here. Next, we're going to place our 2 containers for that are going to hold our biomass. Goodness, could not think of the word. The leaves in one and wood in the other. Then we will go ahead and make our constructors with 8 on our hotbar. We'll do this one just right here, and the other one with control. Put it right there. You should be able to get your power. So we're going to put this one here. And it's kind of in line with that one, but we're going to power those other 2. Straight mode here. Straight mode to there. What is this? What did I put in there? I put in biomass, not wood. Somebody at home is gonna be like, bro, please. Oh, what am I doing? Ending up in the same problem I was just in 5 seconds ago. I need wood, not biomass. There we go. We'll go ahead and turn these on. This is gonna be for biomass leaves. And I am gonna just fill this up just to get out ahead of things. Biomass wood, fill this up just to get ahead of things. Now we'll need to connect these together. We're just going to put another constructor right in line by holding control. Connect. From there, I should have done... It doesn't actually matter. We need a merger. There's a merger. Grab it with our middle mouse button. We can connect it. So, and we can put, nope, we can do this to have it be solid biofuel. Again, doing things just to get ahead of the game. Now we're going to have to put this probably I thought I was gonna have more room up here. Turns out I don't. That's okay. How are you on? How are you on? How are you on? I thought I would have more room to put stuff up here, but I don't. And that's okay. So we wanted to make 12. So we can do 4 groups of 3. And I think we'll have the line running down right here. So let's go ahead then and go 1, 2, 3. If I have enough room down here. Oh, that's actually fine. No, we're fine there. And then another 1, another 2, and that's going to be tight. Do I like that? Do I like that? It's temporary. It's temporary, so that's going to be okay. So now we will put a splitter right before here. That's a merger. Hit E to switch to a splitter. Can't jump on top of it. Pain. Then we can hold control to line everything up, like so. Do the same thing coming this way. Hold control to line everything up. And I only need to have 2 splitters, since I don't need to have another one running off of this. So I can just run straight out of the splitter into the burner. This one, you go there and you go there. You go here, you go here, and you go there. Beautimous. Wait, now it's beautimous. And then we will go ahead and just to get ahead again. Always just getting ahead of stuff. Gonna go ahead and put some biofuel in these. Hi. Always walking on my stuff, huh? Can you get in there? Good. Clear out that inventory. Clear out that inventory. Now, let's see. We'll need to go another 2 up. Make sure we get everything. My guy. Before we do that, now we're going to go ahead and place them. And the creature's in the way. Buddy, I don't want to do this. If these guys are ever in your way, he's laughing at me. You can give him an old poke. Oh, are you stuck? Yeah. Are you stuck? Usually you can give them a poke and they run off. Well, that's mildly inconvenient, sir. I must say. Oh wait, is that gonna let me put it there anyway? I can zoop it past you, so you just wanted to come through, huh? Okay, well, sorry for poking you, I guess. Not that sorry. Now we'll come all the way out to, I think we only needed to come to here. These are unnecessary for right now. Later, we won't really care about what is necessary and what is unnecessary, but for right now, we want to make sure we are keeping as much of our materials and our space as we can, so we can maximize what we can do. Again, until we get to a later point in the game wherein it doesn't actually matter about basic materials anyway. It always will matter to make sure you have the necessary materials. Nope, it's not gonna work. But for the basics, you just need to, eventually you're gonna have so much stuff in your, what's it called? Dimensional depots that I keep going on and on about. You'll have so much stuff in there that you should be good to just build to your heart's content for at least the basic stuff like foundations and walls and the like. Alright, so we're doubling up our power here. I don't know if we're going to be necessarily making enough to double up said power, but we're going to try it. Good thing about biomass burners is they really only burn when needed, which we talked about. That's why our production and our consumption fluctuate, but always fluctuate the same. The burners kick on when they're needed, and they don't when they're not. Now we put a, let's see, we have 4 outputs, so 1 here, and then we'll put 1 here, right? Is that where it is? Yes. Again, you hit B for your flashlight. Go. You can connect to there. You can connect here. Now we're burning. Do you have enough room? Give me 1. I need my flashlight here. Give me another one over here. So, and connect, and connect, and connect. And then we'll do, you each have 1, which is perfect. So we'll come to here. You will come to here. You're gonna end up going away, which is fine. 1. I think we can just run these through. 1, 2, 3. Now, what is our max power capacity? 540 megawatts. It's about to drop because we're gonna get rid of them. But either way, that's a big whole jump. Give me this, and you can hold control also. I don't remember if I talked about that. If you want to mass delete stuff, you'll see it's grabbing everything around that my mouse hovers over. Give it one of those, and it is all gone. So now we want to give stuff to these to make sure they have enough biofuel to burn for us. It's good, I think, to start the ones further away. I think that leaves less room for burnout. I don't know if burnout's the correct word, but either way, it leaves less room for running out of burn. I guess it would be burnout. I don't know. Either way, we just went from 6 power generators to 12. So now we're at 360 capacity. Don't worry that it was at 540 for a second. 360 with our max consumption only being 138. So that's where, we're doing darn near 3 times what we're making, or we could. So, all right. So that is increased power output. Done. So now I think we should have enough stuff to space elevator. So let's get the space elevator back on our to-do list. There we go. And then from down yonder, we should have plenty of concrete available to us from those emergency concrete. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I cut off the power. We might not have enough. Oh, that's my fault. Let's find out. We're going to jump back up and around, aren't we? Oh, we do have enough. Beautiful. I got to go back around. Then just worry about making ramps next down to this. Eventually we'll have stairs and we'll have catwalks and we'll have more. But that's not for right now. For right now, it's for space elevator. Space elevator. I'm going to tell you before we get started here, the animation for the descending of the space elevator is just one of the prettiest, coolest things in this game. And I know I spend a lot of time talking about this game and how much I like it and how pretty it is, but my goodness, you'll see in a second here. So let's hit H to lock it in place. And I wanted this to be here, I believe, right? Because you'll go out to that edge. You'll go out to that edge. All right. Are you ready? I'm going to sit back when this count starts, and I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let this go. Boom. You can see the space station out there, lining up with the space elevator. I know I said I was going to be quiet. Hush. Mm. Boom. So cool.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival.
Right.
Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Don't let Fix-It down or don't let humanity down. Hmm. Anyway, this is the space elevator. This is the crux of everything we do and how we do and why we do. We'll be doing the whole rest of the game, for the most part, is constructing the space elevator parts. So you can see in the top right hand corner, there's now a 50 next to those, what are called smart plates. We need to construct 50 of those and put them in the space elevator. Then we'll come over to the space elevator. Once it has the full 50, load it up, send it off. But we're not ready for that yet. So we can. What's the button? That's the button. Knock that off our list. Next thing I want to do is run down to, well, maybe, you know what? We might pass on cleaning up the copper automation for now. I think that's what we're going to do for right now. Trying to sit here and think if that's worth it at the moment. I don't think so. What we should do though is do a little bit of exploring. Because we do want to automate our reinforced plates with our assembler that we haven't made any assemblers yet. We are going to put those down here. Because like I said, I'm going to want all of the space elevator parts to be made near or at the space elevator. The phase 1 and phase 2 parts, I want to be actually like from or to part all created here at the space elevator. So I think that's going to be our initial plan. And then we will see where the rest of the other ones take us. Gosh, again, happy birthday. I'm happy about it. But that's the decibels. The decibels. One thing I started to the other day, come do some offline exploring just to get some resources. Hey, how's it going? Ow. Oh, I thought I was going to get you. Yeah. Oh, how? What? Please? Thank you. What is that? I hear a thing. I don't, do you hear that ringing, that sound? Normally that's like a, oh, is it because there's another slug up here, I do believe. We didn't end up going and getting the other day. But as I was doing some exploring the other day, I ran across what would be our first, well, one of our first pieces of alien technology that would allow us to go towards our dimensional depot that I can't stop talking about. And so I had to come back so I could do it while we were here together. And here it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Will do. And this is the worst kept secret. Oh gosh! Hey, the worst kept secret in Satisfactory is DM Mercer is named after voice actor and world-renowned dungeon master, aka DM Matt Mercer. Any of you Critical Role heads out there? I think I've talked about that I used to be a very avid Critical Role listener and have fallen off a little bit. Looking forward to see what Campaign 4 brings. Always love listening to old Friendly Mulligan, so that's going to be good and exciting. What I am not sure about is how he's going to work that table that's going to have like a potential of up to 13 people at it or something insane. I don't know, but if you have ever done any dungeon mastering, running a table of like 5 or 6 can be chaos. So I know they're going to rotate people in and out, but still, that's a lot. Anyway, Mercer Sphere.
Mercer Sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer Sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner.
Oh.
Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture.
Oh, hey.
Windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sings us on.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
That's terrifying, but this is running at a good 50%. Since we don't have the number 2 belts yet. What are they called? Phase 2 belts. Tier 2 belts. Speaking of not having tier 2 belts, we have enough stuff. We have 200 concrete, yes. We don't have the plates or rods on us, but we can get them. Let's go do that, shall we? And we'll update to our next tier for our milestones. And it'll allow us to unlock our logistics mark 2. All right, let's cash this in. What am I missing? What am I missing? Are you kidding me? This is a video game, let me tell you. I spent enough time sitting there making the refined plates, or the reinforced plates, so I could have a few extras, so I could upgrade our oh, I didn't mean to take them all. So I could upgrade our belts that need it. Like, we'll combine these two maybe. Well, actually, let's leave these going that way for now. We're going to be shifting all of this around again soon anyway. And I'll explain that after we have tier 2 unlocked. Told you, we have a spreadsheet now for how we want to do things. So, it's going to be great. Love a spreadsheet. Let's go! Go get him, buddy.
Reached. Fixit would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fixit.
What's the list, I wonder? The list only spits out 60 minutes. They can take up to 120. So what you can do, so you don't have to completely get rid of your belts, is you can pop open your like hot menu, like I have number 3 for my belts. Oh gosh dang it. Try that again. Hit number 3, so I have my belt here. And then if you hit E, it goes to the next tier. Then I can click this, and so I can upgrade this one straight to tier 2. And now it'll start sending these, what are they called? Biomass bundles. I think it's just called biomass. Into here at 120 a minute, which is what this needs to run at peak efficiency. So then we'll be actually getting the full 60 a minute instead of it running at half speed. We can also, if we really wanted to, upgrade this belt as well, because this also loads in at 120 a minute. This guy, he's just a 60, but then it spits out 300 a minute, which is a lot. We don't need that. So the next thing we want to do is automate our iron plates, or reinforced iron plates rather. And I have a spreadsheet that I made that will tell me exactly how many I need how many iron plates a minute I need to make our necessary amount of smart plating a minute, because the space elevator parts all kind of build on one another. They expound on themselves, I guess. And it's, oh, that's not in the middle, is it? No, this isn't in the middle as it's going to be. Sorry. So they expound on themselves. So like phase 1 parts will go into phase 2. Phase 2 parts are needed for phase 3, and so on through phase 5. And I did the calculations, which wasn't hard calculations, to see if I have one machine at full capacity for each of the phase 5 parts, how many I would need per minute of everything below. So I did the math to figure out. I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet on my other monitor over here. I did the math to figure out we're going to end up needing 10, what is it? No, just 5 smart plates a minute. 5 smart plates a minute need 5 reinforced iron plates a minute. So what we're going to end up needing to do is build for that. And in order to get our 5 smart plates, no, it's 10 a minute. Sorry, my math. It's 10 smart plates a minute, and it is in 5 machines because the machines make 2 a minute. I think I might have done that math wrong. Who knows? Who knows? We're going to get there, though. But if we do end up making 10 smart plating a minute, we'd fill our need for the space elevator in just 5 minutes, which is unrealistic for the most part. But I feel like I did my math wrong, and now I need to double check my spreadsheet. So this will be next. Which we need 50 rotors, and we're not going to use our rotors for this. We're going to use our rotors for creating our reinforced iron plates. We need to do 10 a minute, which means we're going to need a bunch of screws and a bunch of iron plates for that. And we need 90 iron ingots a minute to do that. So let's see. We have this one's 60 and this one's 60, but I don't really want to take these away yet. We do have the ones back here. So what I'm considering doing, again, just for the short term, is maybe, oh no, I don't want this. I don't want this. Ah, whoa, whoa, hey. Oh, hey, there was that slide thing I was telling you about. A button. I'm considering bringing these iron ore nodes up to replace these two for what they're doing, and then repurpose those to start sending their ore that way. 'Cause that'll get me 120 of the eventual 235 I'm going to need for full on 10 smart plates a minute. The best way we're going to be able to do that, though, is with a, what's it called? Our tier 2 miners, which don't come until the next round of things. So what we're going to do down here is we're going to try to go ahead and get our 2 assemblers worth of reinforced iron plates going. What we're going to need to do first is expand this out to here-ish, and then we'll be able to see really how much room we have to start making this, both the smart plates and then just the regular reinforced iron plates. So I'm going to do that really quick. Just again expand out the floor a little and see you on the other side. All right, so what we did over here was we expanded out another 3. So that way we have enough, a little extra room for building. Let's see how we want to do this. We want to have 2 constructors or 2 assemblers for reinforced iron plates. Let's come and make our first assemblers. I don't have enough reinforced iron plates on my person. You know what I don't do well? Plan. Can you tell? Can you tell? I spend all this time, I'm like so excited. I'm going to make a spreadsheet. It's going to be beautiful. And then I make the spreadsheet. I tell myself it's a plan. and then it's not a plan when the time comes for execution. No plan survives first contact with the enemy. The only problem comes is when you're your own worst enemy. Okay, gang, I did some better planning this time. As you can see, I added on the to-do list all the machines we're gonna need. We're gonna need 2 assemblers to make our 10 reinforced iron plates a minute. We're gonna need 3 constructors to make our iron plates needed. We're gonna need 3 constructors to make our cast screws. And then we're gonna need 6 smelters to feed all of those constructors. And we'll need about 180-ish iron ingots a minute. So our options are we could repurpose these to send them that way, which I think is what we're going to end up doing. And then we'll turn on the 2 down there and feed them up to here. It's not going to be the prettiest thing in the whole wide world, but it's going to get the job done. So I think, actually, while we're making a couple of portable miners, where are we? Yeah, this is going to be a good spot, I think, to call it. Going to make some to have some extra. I think this is going to be a good spot to call it for right now. While we are in between episodes, I'll get the iron ore facing that direction and sent over there, as well as get the other iron ore sent up to come up over here. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out. And I know that I made the big Satisfactory promise to say, or no, Anno. Made the big Anno promise saying Anno wasn't going away. And then I immediately was like, but also Anno's gone. But don't worry. Anno will be back. It's not going away forever. Just taking a little... What are we, invalid placement? What? Why? Interesting. Oh, because the thing on it, a Dodoy. Anyway. Anno's going away for a little bit, but it will come back because I do really enjoy that game as well, and I want to make sure I'm still able to play it. Ooh, up the hill, up the hill. Get the thing. Nice. So I want to say thank you to everybody for hanging out. I hope you had a great day today. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. Ooh, I like this guy. And we will see you in the next one. See ya.